started as well. Everything is an ally to me now. I know it is. I know how to use everything. Everyone has an ally. So relax. Don't think you're gonna, like the people right now driving by, think they're gonna make that big of a difference. Computer interrupting a lot. The television, whatever company that is that does that is, the people are lousy doing that. Okay, so that's a short statement on that. They're good things, right? Now, so again, people are so intelligent, got so much money to convince you to come to the war. All these electronic devices you're using, why not ask them to turn around and let them use to your home? Because most people come from places that don't have any resources. So instead of sending a recruiter to your neighborhood, send those resources to that community to upgrade the community so it can get all those fancy devices, communication devices. Blam, you can have those there, right there, through the military. So you don't have to go to the military and learn about them. If they're available, we're supposed to have them already in order to manufacture a living for ourselves so we can protect the environment, the area in which we live in. You don't have to go overseas to be afraid of someone else when we are provided that. That's what nature does, right? That's what the sun does. That's what the solar system does. That's what all things have in them. Now, the fear people, the cuckoo's bird, mother nest, don't raise his own child. We have that. So what must we do? We must power up, advance our life through this, and knowing these people are here based on the negative and the positive of living. Okay, the push and pull and all of that. Because the cuckoo bird lays its eggs in a smaller bird's nest, and that baby bird comes out and pushes the baby bird out of the nest, and it lives. You see? So the universe gave us that to know the difference. The mother bird don't know the difference. Okay? So we as human beings can see that. See, but other birds, other animals can't see that. Even their own so-called mother bird can't tell if that is child or not. Isn't that wonderful? The universe gives us, the human being, that energy to know if that's your child. Some people don't know if that's their child or not. We know they've switched babies and all of that. You never know. And yet and still, deep down inside, there are things that let us know if their child is ours or not. Or if you're raising your child or not. When you're taking the child into the hospital and asking them to determine our children's lives. Okay? So we're given these things to use to keep moving forward, to keep learning, to keep using our full brain capacity when they're water, okay? And be able to move beyond what it is we think is concrete or not. So, yeah, in today's society, we have these things coming. And again, I'm using last days and times because it's been long enough for these type of things to be going on and for people not saying anything. And again, the movement of those things are the movements in the opposing factor to know to power up. So the universe gives us the videos. Where else can you see a reflection of yourself? In the water or the shiny black rock or glass rock, any kind. And that's what this video does. And look at the gift that gave us. The volcanic eruption comes through that. You see, to know something, to know it's a fertile fuel, new life is coming forth because look what I'm showing you. And that's the kind of energy that they use in TVs and movies and all that, heavenly speak and poetry words. It's the same thing, but it's reality that's going on because that's what's happening. Society knows how to use these things. We ask for things, we get them. How can you not know that these things are coming to help you? When they say the last day, it's got to be the other side. Turn the other cheek and look at it. If you're afraid this is the last days, then there's got to be a bold side that's not afraid. Turn the other cheek. Look at the other side of that and see the boldness of it. The solar plexus of it is going to perform on a beautiful level as it always does. And the nervous nerve, us, picking things up, moving it quickly, faster. We're supposed to have nerve moving, using when things like this happen. Yes? That's why they happen. That's why we under. That's why we are under this pressure, under all this pressure, so we can be moved further and further into what's coming in the last days. If you say this the last days, and that means you know something. That means you know something is about to happen. Prepare yourself. And if preparing yourself is the same thing you've been doing, that's no. That is not preparing yourself. You're not seeing it correctly. You have to do something else that what? Makes you nervous, scares you even more. You see that pressure? Not that you're fighting against the enemy, but you have to prepare yourself, your whole self, to do something different. See, that's what you're fighting against. That's the enemy. Not, as y'all say, the devil made you. No, see, that's the so-called devil in you. The fact to decide to change, to do something different from what you've been doing already, by you knowing these are the last days and times. If you got that, if you're spiritual enough to know that, if you read that in the Bible, then you must do something different to bring up. Because there's day and there's night. You run around in the daytime, you sleep at night. There's something different, a smooth transition, be forgiven. There's darkness in the situation, there's pressure, there's light, stars. Everything is different colors in the preparation, in the precursor. You see? We have these answers tonight's assignment. We have the alarm system, we have, thunderbirds, thunder and lightning, the pre-cloud formation. We have the alarm system that gives you the right to move forward peacefully, not in fear of the other people who are accomplished at the negative. That doesn't mean they're more powerful. They just are more accomplished at doing the negative. You see how well they can trick people? Bringing you to, look how great you look how great you are. Look at this money we're going to give you. Look how much better you're going to be. You see how good they are at that? It's like great. You see? And yet, how many people have been destroyed by that, have been belittled by that? And when they're the people who are coming to you for what they need. You're not coming to them. You're going to go to them because that's the only thing you've been shown that is a life-giving source. It's what they have shown you on a large scale and in pretty things and cars and homes and all, as if that's something. You see, that's an issue. That's a huge issue. And one that has, say a dude makes $50,000 and then you come to you and say, man, I got a big, I got some, I invested in $250,000 I'm going to get its worth. You say, damn, that's a hell of a business you invested in. You're making 50, but you're gonna somehow come up with $250,000 in investment. Man, what kind of business is that? I want to invest in that. No, it's not a business, it's my house. What? You mean you're making $50,000 and you're gonna invest into a $200,000 house? Already indebted. Now, is that mathematics you all tell me? Now, I'm not talking about, a home or you like the house or nothing. I'm not even talking about that part. I'm talking about, is that business mathematics? That you have $50,000 you can get at the end, not at one time, but over incremental payments. Then you take something that puts you further into $250,000 or $200,000 that you're going to have to pay to keep up. Now, is that a smart business plan? And then to try to go into a business, it's going to cost you several hundred or several thousand more dollars per month to live in that. See, so the increase has to be a business and not something lost at sea, which even the white people who have tried this have failed miserably. Yes? And as a matter of fact, it was such a criminal collage that a whole nation of people are almost failed. The banks failed. All kinds of smart, educated people, financial giants failed at this predatory lending procedure that people wanted to use when society gave it the prayers of having more money, more jobs. Okay? Because people were told that they were going to have a good life if you have a good job and all that. So the society came up with the jobs, but people overstressed themselves by trying to get something more than they really needed. You see, so now people are blaming society for certain things, and yet if you had held on to some mental patience and took the $50,000 job that you got and invested into $50,000 home here in Little Rock, Arkansas, it's a nice home, super nice home, and use those couple of $100 that you have after that few $100 of a house note and blossom into a business person. See, now that's a business plan. That's how you come up with the $250,000 as a business. Not get the job and put more pressure on yourself to have to go to work at the job and not to be creative enough to open up a business. Okay, see, that's how that works. People get an increase in salary, think, oh, I need to have more material things. No. Business mindedness gives you opportunities all the time, all day, every day. And if people would use those business minded opportunities, I think that more people would have more businesses than more debts and credit crashes to check their credit number. I mean, it's people have more power, they think, in having to check their credit instead of having to do things that give you credibility based on the numbers that make sense, not on the numbers that give you problems. Historically, hasn't been a wise decision. We know that people struggle, kicked out of their home. Even people with military checks every month. When they started the VA homes thing, that's a perfect example right there. VA homes, that was a huge thing. I was on that when it first started out. I didn't end up getting any, but people went to the military and had checks and yet still lost their homes based on a salary that does not equate a business sense. Business is about bringing in something on a smooth transition, not a struggle. And then you have to take the lowest quality product and put a high price on it. And which people have been used to that and don't know how to overcome that. So that's a lot of times things that we end up getting in our everyday lives as well. A product that's not so well given based on people using that methodology to come about. Peace.